We're doing better, much better than even the first term. America's 250th year is set for an economic boom, the lights of which no nation has ever seen before.
Well, I think he's got a shot at it because these numbers are coming in pretty good. We got John Carney, ace financial journalist. We got my pal Steve Moore of More Money on WABC Radio, and we're doing a dog and pony in Washington next week. AFPI and Committee to Unleash Prosperity. How's that for an ad? I hope I don't get in any trouble. Steve Moore, all the inflation market-oriented indicators are showing low. Bond rates are coming down. The CPI break-evens are coming down in the tips market. I know gold is coming down, silver is coming down, and of course energy is coming down, and gasoline a little stickier, but that's coming down. So you got the Bank of America and some other Wall Streeters who are looking for lots of rate hikes. Isn't inflation going to be yesterday's story, Steve Moore?
Yeah, it's almost already is, Larry. So if you look at, as you just said, all of these indicators, the best one is the 5-year break-even interest rate. That is the best sort of market prediction of where inflation is headed. It's now at 2.2%, Larry. 2.2%. You know, a month ago it was well over 3.5%. And so what that's telling you, but this is so important because nobody on Wall Street seems to understand what Kevin Warsh is doing. He's winning. He's succeeding by telling markets last week, I'm going to be your price stability guy. That brought inflationary expectations down. If you want lower interest rates, which Donald Trump does, every home buyer wants, if we want to bring down the interest we pay on the debt, bringing inflationary expectations down lowers the interest rate. This is a big story. It's happening right before our very eyes. And a lot of your friends, Larry, on Wall Street aren't following this.
No, my dear friends, I've been there in 30 years, but that's okay. But the fact is mortgage rates are coming down, which is a lot better than Elizabeth Warren's spending bill, which I'm glad Trump doesn't want to sign for a variety of reasons. John Carney, the dollar's going up. That's another one that's interesting. But, John, also, I'm looking, I know we had a lot of numbers today, and they're backward looking, but the business investment, CapEx, durable goods boom keeps going. Now, that's good for growth, jobs, and wages. But isn't that counterinflationary, too?
It's very counterinflationary. It means that we will be producing more. If you look at other numbers that the Fed puts out, like our industrial capacity, so our capacity has been rising very rapidly. Those numbers are going to make it rise even more. The durable goods numbers were really strong. And if you look at it, it's not just computers. Machinery was really strong. Primary metals up 3%. That is people investing in America. That is people buying things to build in America. And the consumer spending numbers that came out today as well, those got buried under the inflation. People didn't pay attention. But nominal up 0.7%, real up 0.3%. That is a consumer who withstood the oil shock that everybody said was going to, derail the economy. It didn't derail the economy, in large part because of the tax cuts we got. That helped support the economy. And we have built a resilient economy that doesn't get derailed by the first shock that comes along. It actually withstood it.
That's a great point. That's a very, on the back of good policies, you can sustain occasional shocks without going under. It's a very important, it's like Florida and Texas recovering from hurricanes.
Right.
5 times faster than a lot of other states up north because their economies are so good down south and the ones are so feeble and shabby up north.
This is why Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent is correct when he says that national security and economic security cannot be divorced from each other. We can sustain a war with Iran because our economy is strong enough. If we went in here with a weak economy, if we went in here with an economy, by the way, where people were afraid they were going to lose their jobs, there's almost no job loss, then you would have seen the economy fall over because of the oil shock.
We have a clip. Don't we have some tape of Scott Bessent's speech at the New York Economics Club it's really the third of a series of speeches. I interviewed him at the Reagan Library. Let's play some tape on that.
Economic security begins at home. It begins with the capacity to build, invent, finance, and scale the industries that will define the next century. Among them, semiconductors, AI, quantum computing, advanced manufacturing, shipbuilding, critical minerals, and pharmaceuticals, to name only a few.
I mean, those are key industries. We have to defend ourselves. We don't have to be protectionist on everything, but on some ways we do. I know, Steve Moore, you're not thrilled, but Scott's point is we can't be held hostage to these foreign choke points. That's really the essence of it when it comes to what I call, what Bob Lighthizer used to call the family jewels, advanced technology family jewels. We can't let them steal it. We can't let them force it to do it. And I think what Scott Besson is saying is spot on target. I don't, anyway, I always liked Alexander Hamilton when I was a research for him, 250 years ago.
Well, Larry, you don't remember who the first person who, in modern times, who said exactly what Scott Besson said was Ronald Reagan, who said strong at home, strong abroad.
Yes,
strong at home,
that's right.
And strong abroad, strong at home. And you have a strong national defense, and that actually improves your economy and your safety. And it really does also, as you guys were just saying, it circles back to the success of the tax cut. Both of these, because when we reduce the tax on investment, guess what? We got more investment. It happens every time.
And reciprocity is bringing down barriers. It will. I mean, it's actually a very effective thing. 10 seconds, Steve Moore. Why do we have to raise taxes on Social Security? Would someone explain that to me? Senator Marino and Ohio and this and that and Elizabeth Warren. What the heck good is that going to do? We should have given, you are right, in the hotline, we should have given them personal accounts, private accounts when George W. Bush wanted to.
Yeah, the Wall Street Journal editorial board was right today. If we had done Bush's proposal back 20 years ago, workers would have $100,000 more income.
Yeah, there you go.
It doesn't buy you any more security for Social Security. It gives you maybe a year or two into the future. It is a terrible... Republicans should not be the party that wants to increase people's taxes.
He's co-sponsoring it with Elizabeth
It's a mistake.
Warren.
I don't think it makes any sense.
6 seconds. Fed going to raise rates 3 times?
No, the Fed is not going to raise rates 3 times. It's not going to raise rates at all. As you said, inflation is going away. It's going away quite rapidly.
John Carney, you heard it here first. Steve Moore, you heard it there first. Terrific stuff, John. I appreciate it.